welcome back. David Bianculli, TV Worth Watching, Best TV Tomorrow. Tomorrow is Monday, November 16th, and it's season 2 of HBO's His Dark Materials. Based on a book. It's kind of Harry Potter light, and that's sort of the way I've reacted to it. I'm not as excited by it as I have been by things like Lovecraft Country, but if you are into it, it's got good actors in it, so here comes season 2. Good as I can do for Monday.
So one of the amazing challenges of adapting His Dark Materials for TV is the armoured bears. The challenge of creating 2 distinct personalities for those 2 bears is really, really exciting.
There's a path that we go through mechanics, body language, mannerisms, animal behaviors, and at the same time there's a human aspect that we try to bring in from the actors, from the puppets on set, and from our own references that we shoot here. How can expression tells something different than the voice, and I think a lot of our shots actually sells that when you can really see the thought process through Yorick especially.
Iofur is a lot bigger than Yorick, so I had to make every feature a bit bigger like a giant. Eyes a bit more apart, heavier brow, heavier lower lip, so it's a bit more sagging, so a bit more skin over the face overall.
We receive the models from modeling, and then we add strings so that animation can move the characters in space. Rigging rigs from the inside to the outside. We start with the bone, then we add the muscles. On the bear, for example, we rigged almost 300 muscles.
What happened with the fight, and what's a great thing for us, was that we had actually the ability to plan it out closely with Russell Dodgson.
And what we did is we started off by doing a physical version of this where unfortunately I wrestled a stuntman for a period of time to get together the main beats of the fight, and then we turned that over to animation.
And then we, as animators, we jumped into it, trying to bring it to life, making those big bears fighting against each other. Iofur, we always try to play, he's more angry, he's more like unpredictable. You can trace a very nice difference between him and Yorick just by seeing how they perform.
One decision that we made in the bear fight was to remove the armour from the bears so that we exposed more of their kind of flesh and muscle. We wanted to see all the skin moving around and sliding over the muscle and the fat jiggling and tensing.
After that, like all of the jiggle was adding tremendously to any of the animation really, because all of the movement were suddenly so much more visible, and like the impact of it was duplicated.
So for the bear fight, I needed to do a variant when they're bloody or when they're scratched, and then we start to see a little bit of blood. I needed to clump it to make it more sticky and wet in certain parts where the wounds took place.
The bear fight within the context of His Dark Materials is one of the visual effects highlights, but we knew that with the might of Framestore and their pipeline and the artistry and just the depth of talent, that we would be able to get to an amazing result.